Hi, this is Majinoni. Here's my comic review for Fantastic Four 603, Venom 13.3, Circle of 4, Part 4, and finally Firestorm number 6, Consequences. This issue here, I just picked up on a whim just because I read the first couple pages, a few pages in a teaser. And what basically happened was there was a stadium, there was a battle, there was a Firestorm-like character, and he blew up, killed thousands of people. And as you can imagine, they're not feeling good about what just happened. And I really liked at the beginning how Ronnie's reacting to it. Like, he hears like this ringing sound and he thinks it's the screams of the people, but it's just the explosion. Then he realizes all this dust, it's the people and they're breathing it in, and he totally freaks out. And I'm like, okay, this is actually really good. It's a really good characterization. It's very good development. You get to see how these people react in very stressful situations. Fantastic. Then there's another Firestorm guy, and then it kind of just, that's when everything just kind of falls apart. And I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go through this nonsense. They start bickering again. They start hating each other again. And while I do like some tension, I think it's almost too much. And I gave up on the issue by the time I finished it. Basically, they're separated now as from being considered as a team, and I really don't care. To me, this book could be over now, and I'd be happy. So that's that. Okay, Venom Circle 4 Part 4. If you remember last issue, everybody died. So everybody's in hell, and they're given their own, I guess you can say, special trip through hell. Everybody's life, like from what they imagine, it's all perfect. You have the Ghost Rider, she saved the day, she's reunited with her mom. Flash Thompson, the Venom part is gone, but yet he still retains the abilities, he gets his legs back. The superheroes are there petting him on his back, and Spider-Man goes, "Hey buddy, here's the mask. You're Spider-Man now. You deserve it." Then, got General Ross, he's the hero. They can say who he is, as he's now the Red Hulk, he gets the Hulk Busters, and he's kicking butt. And X-23 meets up with Wolverine and kills Blackthorn. They learn that Blackthorn's in charge of the X Project, and everybody's happy. And then Mephisto comes up and says, and everybody's life goes to hell after that. And then that's when they realize they're in hell. So they basically have to make a deal with the devil to beat the devil's son. And I wasn't really thrilled, about this issue, but it was, I guess you can say it was a much needed episode in the sense you have to get them to make the deal. They're dead. And I'm just glad that it was only an issue. I think reading their hopes and dreams were okay. Most of that stuff was just pretty much predictable, and you can tell immediately that what you're seeing is not reality type thing. There was no fooling anybody, which I think was fine. After all, since they died last issue, but it was a decent read, but it wasn't very strong. And finally, Fantastic Four 603. This was actually a pretty decent read. Now, if you remember a while back ago, you had a dead Galactus on the moon. And this is the issue that this happens. Galactus is basically standing off against the Celestials. He beats one of them, they merge, and then the next thing you know, he's dead on the moon. So that plot of history actually, came true. Then you learn that basically their target is Reed Richards. They go to kill him. The heroes do the best to stop him. You'll learn that the Richards from the other alternate dimensions were making a weapon that could possibly stop the Celestials. And it ended with, I guess you can say, a surprise from the future, and where the battles are still continuing. This issue does kind of cross a little bit with FF, with the kids, because the kids appear and they basically say, "Here, Dad, here's something that you need." And without knowing what was going on in FF, you wouldn't know what happened to, to get, for them to get that item, but it really is not necessary. Because it's basically, you just take at face value, hey dad, here you go, and you're done. I think overall it's still a strong read. The art's still really good. The battle was pretty good with Galactus and the Celestials. A bit short, but it was still entertaining. And overall I enjoyed it. But this is not by far a Book of the Week type thing. That is reserved for Wolverine and the X-Men and X-Factor. And heck, Secret Avengers. Those three were the best so far. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think. More reviews. So, until next time.